show you.
No, you need to hold that sideways pose for about 8 seconds before you turn to the camera. If you
There we
ever
go.
turn to the camera.
We got the receptacle. We got the box. We got the wire. We're fixing to cut a hole in this wall. We did all this earlier, getting ready for what we're going to do now. And that is that we mounted this TV. So the way we figured this out, got to get these woods off of here. What we did earlier, we cut the curve in the bottom of this. That way it would sit against the baseboard very nicely. And the TV was holding this wood up. That's why we had to get this. But
okay.
TV 0 and a Harbor Freight mounted bracket.
Ooh,
we did
I trust
all
it.
of our measurements live. What we came up with was about 1/2 to 1 inch reveal in between the TV and everything. That way we could figure out the maximum height of what the TV was going to be, because these were no taller than 6 feet.
Right.
And we really didn't want the TV taller than 6 feet. 22-inch tall TV. And yeah, great view from the bed. So we figured out that our stud is over on this side. So what we're going to do, we're going to be cutting a hole on this side of the stud. That part's important. But first, I'm going to show you a trick. So with these cutting boxes especially, you don't have to get all this in and then start wiring up the plug. You can prefab these. So we're actually going to install the receptacle right now. You just push on that tab very hard with the Romex, or you can use a tool. I just pushed with the Romex. Okay. I'm going to pull out extra. That way I don't have to fight it. We can do this fast. Just going to rip a little bit open like that. I can drop this down if you want.
Adios. I learned how to say that word from Dora the Explorer.
We are restreaming. You want 6 inches of free conductor and 1/4 inch of Romex inside of your plastic box. That's the requirements there. So next, we're going to get our receptacle. Go like that.
I got to find electric
Pull it down, and you can see where we are already wrapped. We're going to get my favorite insulated screwdriver, Klein.
Oh, yeah.
Is it buggy?
I don't know yet, sir.
Oh, you said,
I gotta find your damn channel.
Oh. I thought you'd give me a yeah.
Are you electrical connection?
We are electrical connection.
It's so much easier when it was tools and tactics.
Well, that's because we've got a reputation as tools and tactics.
I'm trying to find you right now.
All right. We still have the handle. We still have the handle at Tools and Tactics.
What's funny is you don't.
What's funny is what?
You don't show up.
Perfect. We are non-existent. Electric. Did you say electrical? Or is electric? Electric connection.
Electric. Yeah, I'm going to your channel right now. You made it freaking difficult as hell.
Why?
There we go.
You know, in a bind, I know that everything's going to fit in the back of the box nice. And I try to push it all the way back like this.
Oh,
the screws are just up. And the screwdriver.
It is buggy, by the way.
Very nice.
It is buggy. For some reason, you just paused for no reason.
Oh, fantastic.
It's what I like to see. And
me too. You know, it's the reason why we keep coming back to YouTube, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
What's up, bud?
Let's go ahead and get the receptacle installed. We've already got the power off.
Uh-oh, what is this? Frequent, yeah, fuck it. Remind me later.
All right.
I'll just say when I was playing my stuff, it was just going just fine.
Nice.
There you are.
Now,
He
what I
rents
do
free
know,
over the internet.
what
What's
I know
up,
from
Rod?
experience from the last 3 plugs that I pulled out of this house is that whoever wired this house, not an electrician.
True.
Let's see.
Wi-Fi
What we
by
find.
Makita, definitely.
See what we find.
What's funny is it's only happening on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my internet is like fine. I was just playing my own channel behind us, no issues. Wiring by a Makita guy. 1.2 amp hour internet.
I just unscrewed these completely because, why not?
Hey, was the wiring done by Total Retard Zone? Just out of curiosity.
Honestly, it's not terrible. I do want to do one thing for safety, though. We've already verified the power's off, but I like to be extra safe in this situation and just touch all the possibles to everything before I go ahead and put my fingers on here, because this is that type of box in that situation. No matter what you do, you're going to have to get your fingers deep in there. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. This looks like it's a metal box.
You got to go at least knuckle deep.
So this is going to add a little bit of difficulty, which is good for the stream. We're going to take off the clamp in the back of this because there's going to be a screw that I'm going to pull out of here and show you here in a second. Hopefully remember to put it back on.
Yeah.
That would be the good thing to do. We're going to leave it off.
No.
Oh.
Not unless you went to California.
No.
Joshua.
No, he didn't.
He's trying to insult you, Josh. Just remember that. You sent him the 860, no less.
Okay. We might need to do something else. That clamp is proving to be
They're
a pain.
right, by the way. I am watching the live stream behind us.
Yeah.
On my TV, and it is spotty. It keeps freezing for no reason.
It is spotty, man. What's up with that?
But the great thing is there are infinite numbers of me, each running a few seconds behind the other.
Let's see.
Did everyone have a good Father's Day? My son did not reach out to me on Father's Day. He reached out to me the day after Father's Day to ask me if I had gotten something for him.
Well, I sure didn't call my dad. I'll tell you that. So these screw into each other.
Yep.
And so you see how this has a little bump, like this little. Okay, now we got a lot of tools, as you know.
Oh, all right, Fizzy. Fizzy says if you need help, let him know. He can tell you what to do.
Oh, sweet.
He's been waiting his whole life for that offer.
Very nice. Holy.
He normally has to take lessons from like Sancho. And I can hear him, like they're in Texas, I'm in Missouri, but I can hear Sancho going harder, deeper, faster. I don't even. They got to be doing some kind of like heavy duty construction.
It is heavy duty construction. That move is called the jackhammer, by the way. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get our sheetrock saw. Right there.
Okay. All right. Why wouldn't you use your OMT for this?
I don't want the dust.
Oh, okay.
Once you reach that level of done it all and you know all your tools and what they can do, you realize that you're just better off not making unnecessary dust.
There you go.
So that's what we're not going to do.
I understand.
Just going to make a little score here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Not yet. It's going to be
Right.
close.
It's so interesting. Like YouTube flips us from how we see each other. We're actually on opposite sides on YouTube.
That is interesting.
Like I'm on the left on YouTube. You're on the right.
We might have to go get a reset, man, because they level 5 the whole house. And it's some pretty thick stuff, man.
Yeah.
They got about 1/4 inch of plaster on here.
Damn. I'm on the right. I guess I am. It just
I think we're going to. Somebody asked me this question the other day. Hey, if you don't have it in reach, what do you do with your 1,000-volt tools? And the answer is you freaking use them, even when you don't have 1,000-volt things to do.
the live and our live.
Right there, you just can't see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me zoom out now.
Oh, all right. Damn.
Okay, so fish stick should be right there.
He asked us if we could see it, and then he couldn't find it himself.
Here's the fish stick.
There you go.
I'm gonna push it down and try to find the top.
I can handle the 860. Hey, Buds, I think it's funny that you haven't used the 860 and you're talking smack, but if you use the 860, you wouldn't. You'd be going back to your 845 or, in your case, the 787. We don't know. We can't do anything about YouTube's servers being slow. Are you going to use an old workbox?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we already pre-wired it, so it's right there. We just did it live. We're gonna check the width. The width looks beautiful. We are going to adjust for the height by cutting up slightly or down slightly lower. Just slightly.
See, you thought you were going to get the 887, and I was like, no, you get the 787.
Did you 787 him?
What's that? Yeah, I did. What's your
Dang.
low volt pass through? Well, he's using an old receptacle at the bottom, and he's just going to tie the two of them together.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
is
No,
just
we're
to
not.
hide it.
We're not doing a low volt pass through. We're doing a. We're doing a not low volt pass through. We're just doing power.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm shoving that down there. That's. We have a fish stick.
We stopped asking questions about what you're doing a long time ago.
That's fair.
All we know is it's going to take twice as long as it should, and it's most likely going to be done 3 or 4 times before it gets finished once.
You think so? So what we're going to do, we're going to cut off what we don't need.
He's been practicing putting stuff in the hole.
Okay, we're just going to get some tape.
Normally his holes are round, though. This one's square, so... Well, rectangular.
Rectangular.
Yes. Tactics does what he does because he does it. That is the best explanation.
Like this.
To be away from the drywall on the back end, yeah.
to be facing, this needs to face the opposite direction. So if we had just left it looped, but we want to go around once at least to make sure that it can't fall out. Because sometimes you got to push this up and down.
Yep. We can't help it, Paul W. We'd love to, but we can't. What would you do if you were in the wrong cavity? Go until she says stop. I mean, depends on her reaction. I mean, try to find the right one, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's a serious question, but
Souls on
I've-
souls action. I like it.
I would try to salvage the mistake and possibly drill through the stud and do a blind horizontal wall fish before I cut another hole. But I'll tell you a funny story, right? I was working in the tallest building in Dallas, the Bank of America building. I was working in the Bank of America building in Dallas, right? I'm on the top floor. This CEO had the top floor, whatever it was. I don't know what he was doing. And I was mounting a TV in the break room. No,
mounting
it's not a TV in the lobby.
And going through the stud. Oh my God!
Mounting a TV
drilling the stud and going through. All right.
Mounting a TV in the lobby, right? I kind of came up with this idea. I'd recommend it. I want to do a video on it pretty soon. But what you do is, have you ever seen those? Trying to zoom out a little bit. There you go. Have you ever seen those toggle bolts that have like the tie wrap material and they're plastic and they zip to the face? And then that way they can't fall, right? So
yes.
So what I did, what I would do typically was take one of those and mount it on metal studs because it's very hard to get something to bite into a metal stud. Right? You can't really just screw sheet metal screws into a metal stud and expect it to hold it.
Right.
So I drill a 1/2 inch hole or 3/8, whatever. I think it was a 1/2 inch hole. And then I put the toggle thing in there and zip it to it. And then you could take a 1/4 inch bolt and screw it into the stud. And it's sturdier than anything because it's the stud is held with a sheetrock and it's just not going to go anywhere, right? You get 4 of those bad boys on there, you can hang a 70 inch, no problem. I did not know that they had more or less hat track, right? They turned the studs on their side to build this wall. So this wall was about this thin, not this. Right. So I finished hanging this TV, dude. I'm feeling like a badass, dude. This guy's all praising me. Oh, Robert, you should come work with me, blah, 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 So
then he went to the other room.
Dude, I'm washing my hands in the break room and the door starts to shut. Right. And as I walk through the door, I see the toggle bolts behind the door hanging out on the wall. I was like, shit.
As soon as you said you mounted the TV, I was like, all right.
I was
I know where this is going at.
I was doing an emergency service call for a Blue Goose Cantina on 4th of July.
Yeah.
And they had lost a phase. I pulled the fuse out, put it down on the table, take my ohm meter, check it. Beep. Okay, fuse is good, right? Put it back in. Check the power. Nothing.
Right.
Pull the fuse out. Put it back on the table. Check the multimeter. Beep. Put the fuse back in. Check it. Nothing. What the hell's going on? Finally, I realized that the table was stainless steel because I was in a kitchen. And the ferrules were reading through the table, continuing the circuit, But it made it look like the fuse was good every time that I put it on the freaking table. Things like that, man. You just gotta, know.
Yes.
That usually it's the easy stuff. It's not even the hard stuff that gets you.
Because it's the stuff you overlook.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I thought we were going to talk trash about the trades today.
Oh, yeah. We are going to talk trash about the trades.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Well, let's do it. This guy said he wanted to meet me and my boss for an inspection and then went down to the first floor in the parking garage and waited in his truck, and we had to call him. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Would you ever call an inspector?
No.
Would you ever call an inspector to meet him on site and then, not be,
No.
Out at the parking
no.
lot?
To be honest with you, I hated the inspectors, and I hated talking to them. I hated seeing them on the site, and I don't think I ever said a kind word to one.
Well, we believe that.
Yes, it is, Rodney. Festival
What's up,
Milwaukee
Rodney?
on top.
Okay, so we got this out of the hole now. It's just getting caught up a little bit on nothing.
If it's a
Of
choice
course,
between Metabo and Milwaukee, I got to go with the Milwaukee track saw.
of course, it's getting caught on nothing.
Well, that's not good.
It's not surprising either.
It isn't. Not with you doing it.
No, it's not surprising. It's
Did you pull out the end on with your fish tape?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's out. We just got to get it.
So the homeowner does not want us to buy her material. She wants to. Let her. let her, John. She does know that you guys get like contractor price. I don't care. No, I will never willingly call the inspector.
Sometimes you run into
or no, actually the M18 half-inch router runs in the same track as the track saw.
That's cool. We're going to bend this back down and see if we can get it again.
Okay. So one of the problems that the people in the trades are facing right now is that for every one person that goes into the trades, 4 dudes are leaving. So it's actually worse than I thought. I thought it was 1 to 3, but it's 1 to 4.
It's 1 to 4. Wow. Yeah, that's not good.
Souls blames you too. I do. Anyway, so we're facing not only a huge labor gap in the trades, but a huge skill gap has been developing for the last 15 years or so.
Yeah. This is one reason why I'm not a huge fan of the non-T-shaped tape holders.
Yep.
Because you tend to not want to unclip this from your tape because you can't get the tape off one-handed. So once you're holding this, all you can really do is pull out tape and go it around here.
Nice rod. Yeah.
So another good reason why I prefer just keep it simple. Why do we need a loop? I mean, sure, you can probably one-hand this thing and get the tape off, but
yeah,
I don't know. I like the T. I like the T.
So I like the T too. I like 2 T's. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was driving the other day, and there's some new construction going up about an hour away from me. We're on the highway. I'm doing about 75 miles an hour. I look over at the new building going in, and I tell my wife, I'm like, look, the windows aren't even. It's 75 miles driving, 75 miles an hour driving, and it's about 300 yards off of the road, and I can tell that the windows weren't even.
Yep, that's a problem.
Push the Romex down the wall and don't even use the fish sticks. He likes using the fish stick because he's a gay fish. Trans-liberal neighbor continue to design the AIs. Oh my God.
It just wants to
Way to go,
fight
Joshua.
tonight, sir. It just wants to fight.
It does. Sometimes you get that.
Oh, well.
No. So there was about maybe I can't really tell because it was so far away, but it was maybe 2 to 4 inches off. So noticeable. and how like they were getting ready to put on the siding and whatnot. So an inspector had to have come into that house, looked at it, and said, "Well, it's beyond hope. We'll let you go."
Wow.
No, and well, there's a new home being built down the street from me. Same thing. Well, it's even a little further off the highway, and I could look over and tell when the rafters weren't spaced right, the studs weren't spaced right. I didn't see any of the jack studs. But again, I was very far off of the road, so I could have missed the jack studs. But you know, you kind of notice stuff, and I was just
We
like, it was bad.
we might try pushing this up and see what happens.
Yeah, he just made a mistake. He went in the wrong hole.
There's another trick you can do here. I kind of want to show it just because I'll never get another chance on YouTube to probably show it again.
Okay, we'll show it. Yeah, I mean, we're
I'm
looking at the back of your head in a wall right now.
I'm just going to show you what to do. I'm not going to do it.
This
I'm not
is
gonna
what
do it.
happens when you put it in the wrong hole.
Yeah, we're not going to actually do it.
100% legit being right to you. Go back to
We're gonna
36 minutes of your live stream, and you'll see I was not lying to you. You're a schmuck, and you just put it at the wall.
I'm a schmuck and I put it at the wall. All right, well then I will
Yep.
show you guys again. Thank you, sir. Hang on.
Dude, that's bad. A metal garage fell twice. Had a guy send me a video of a house in New Zealand that passed inspection, but should have been total level and clear. Start over. It's scared. Dude,
Hang on.
When I was looking to buy a house and I was looking at new houses, decided to go with an old house, but I was looking at new houses and I would take a moisture meter in with me because we get a lot of rain here in Missouri.
See that nail right there?
Yes.
So that's an actual nail, and it
That's
actually
the
goes through the
wall.
box.
Yeah.
They bang the nail in, goes through the box, through this hole, and then goes into the stud. And they
Damn.
do it at the top too.
Sure.
That's the only thing holding this box right now. So you can actually chop that right there and
Yes.
pry those out.
Yes.
But you can see all that plaster in there. It's going to crack.
Right.
So we're not going to do it. We made the mistake of going through. You can see how much space we have. It's not very much, and that nail certainly doesn't help. This is the bracket that we took off earlier. Almost impossible to fish without taking it off. We're going to try again to push it up.
Okay.
That's
Anyway, so I would take a moisture meter and I would find the longest wall, the longest single wall in the house, and I would go up near the roof and I would put that moisture meter. And every single time, it was reading as one of them was like 21%.
Dare
I
you
was like,
say moist?
that is not right. So I decided to buy a house from the originally 1906 and then refurbished in 1946. Still standing.
We are going to have to.
Coochie didn't learn his lesson. His last house got moist to the point where it almost killed him. He damn near drowned in the funk.
Ahead of how the next one that I bought was. I'm starting to wonder how I even got this up here now.
Yeah, we don't
Because
know.
that might have just been lucky that we even.
Really liked is having the step down into your living room, and then that old pot looking. Well, some of you guys will appreciate this. They had fireplaces in them that looked like a bong.
I don't even know how we luckily got that in there to start with, buddy.
Yeah. I was just saying, it was nice. YouTube doesn't like you now.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
It's saying frequent network issues.
Really? Maybe it's throttling me because we just had like 6,000 people live
Well, I don't know.
at 5:30.
You're live before the live.
The pre-live.
He's using tape, fish tape. Yeah.
Well, it's a fish stick, but yeah. Holy crap, man! I can't get that back in there. Can't get it back in there.
Do you have a drill around?
We're more patient than that, buddy.
Oh, that makes one of us.
Yeah. If you get a good electrician, man, they will do everything they can not to cut your walls up. Half
No,
of being a service technician is not effing up the walls.
Oh, you're not gonna fuck up the wall. You're just gonna run that. You're just gonna angle your drill a little bit. Maybe waller out that hole a bit more. You know.
It's got wires surrounding it,
That's
though.
saying.
We're gonna go backwards with it.
If you're really good at a patch job, you could just put a hole above that one and patch
Yeah,
it.
it's level 5. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Let's see if we can reach in here.
I'm with you, buds. Let's just take the wall down. It actually probably be faster.
It is faster.
I'm just saying. Damn, Paul. How much did you drink? Wallering is a thing, yes. Ask any woman that's had a child. Sometimes. If I get canceled, I deserve it.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, it would be.
I don't know what's getting stuck on now.
It's an existing box in his home. I think he's in his garage.
No, I'm in a bedroom.
There is a hole in the box to pass it through, but someone had it the first time and they just put it through the wrong hole, and then they couldn't get it out.
Well, the reason why it's the wrong hole is because both Romexes are going in one.
Right, you can't do that. Yeah.
Can't pull it out of. Can't pull a third one out. Simply would not go. We are going to try to put. Yeah. We're going to try and put this in here again.
Take 78.
Live number 2, round 7.
He fought the fish tape, and the fish tape won.
It did.
Hey, he's got it in. Is it in the right hole this time?
Nope. It's right where it was before.
Okay.
I'm having to push against the Romex to get it up there.
Yeah.
Which isn't ideal because it means that I gotta, be rubbing against the Romex on the way down. But yeah. We're just gonna use a little bit more tape than we did last time.
Sayer, I can answer that with he's got soft lips and no gag reflex.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. There it is. Okay.
But 4 times longer. My fault, Paul. I thought he'd be done by now.
No. This is why we did the other stuff, or this stuff. You never know what you're going to run into.
It's actually it's nailed, so his receptacle box is nailed.
And it's metal.
Yeah, and it's metal. He could cut it. He could cut the nails out, but it would kind of defeat the purpose.
Yeah, I'd have to
Yep.
install another box. Like it's not the end of the world, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because then I got to worry about plaster and things like this. This is a level 5 house. I don't have the skills or the time or the patience to match a level
I agree.
5.
Don't look at me. Level 5 ain't for me.
And then you
I don't
pretend
even
like I can.
I don't even do a level 1.
They level
I
5
will
inside
not.
They did inside the closets too, and the garage.
I will not
Which
do
is-
drywall to save your life.
Okay, we're gonna try this
Well,
again.
he has tried to get into the black box of many men, but I mean of different things before, but this is the only one that's stuck with him.
That broke the copper instantly. When I did
Yes,
that.
Robert.
Okay. We're gonna try that. I don't put everything, and then you sanded it, and then you
Yep.
put another coat. Make sure it's completely flat, and then you sanded that again, and then you did a final finish coat,
Right.
and then you primed, and then you painted. So you got to visit 6 times in between a drawing, unless you are just a badass and you're using quick set 20-minute mud and you're just doing the whole job, which is work. Because at that point you're working fast before that mud sets up. We got it that time.
All right, good.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Arlington extension kit. Cool. And I will never drywall. I can't stand it. I'm just saying.
I'm not a fan of it. Okay, now we can get our final kind of box measurement, right? So we just gotta cut a little bit more to get the top of that in there.
Absolutely. Corona
And not very much at all.
They're talking about beer now. Look, you're so bad at this that other people are getting drunk. Every time you make a mistake, they have to chug a beer.
The drink. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
Get them to watch more often.
I'm never gonna do the drywall. If you got, let's make it a drinking game. All right. If you guys notice Coochie make a mistake, chug. I wonder how many of you will go in for alcohol poisoning tonight. What's up, Alvaro?
What's going on, man?
Paul, I don't think even your liver could take that. You'll only do coffee. I got tea, man. I don't drink alcohol, so
We lost our screw, which means we lost our bracket.
he's got the box in.
Yeah, box is in.
He doesn't need to break the tabs off the receptacle.
No, we don't need to do that.
It's already flush enough, he said.
If I had a cover, I'd show you, but
I
don't.
If I remember from my college days when we used to go to the tabletop dancing bars in Toronto, they served Molson and what is it, Molson Ice maybe? I don't really remember, but I think that's what it was called. I was the designated driver, so I never had to worry about it.
Should we just do what they did? Because this ground is like super undersized. I think we are going to do what they did. I think I'm just going to tie them all together like this. and
That
use
works.
my new one. My new one is my good one. We're just gonna twist them together.
Coochie Souls. What's up, Shaka Gillis?
What's up, Shaka?
A butt light.
All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna train these wires. So we're just gonna push straight
Mine's
down.
from food, Rodney. I don't know how you got yours from soda. Mine's from food.
Then we're gonna fold that back in there,
No,
back flat.
I've never had a drop. I've never had any alcohol. I refuse to drink any alcohol.
And then we're gonna do the same thing here. We're going to shove this wire down and pull it up as well. And we're gonna do the same thing there, shove that one in there. So all these will be able to extend out like an accordion when we need them.
Okay. Well, look at me. I just cut everything that's in there.
But I think.
Thank you, Tax. Yeah, my father was an alcoholic and long line of alcoholics in my family. So I decided
Yep.
long ago when I was very young that I would never be like that.
See, I was worried about that, but it was about marijuana for me. So
Yeah.
I decided I was never going to do that.
Shaka Gillis says that I'm drunk on dick. It's only because my dick is big enough to reach my mouth. His made like a woman.
See where they're all climbing? Do you see where they're all climbing on each other?
Yes.
Yeah, no good, dude. No good, man. I mean, we got enough contact where there'd never be an issue, but that's not a good joint.
No,
We're not
it's a
doing it.
horrible joint. You should
And the
stop
reason
that
why
right
it's
now.
horrible, see how that one's over there and it's already behind that one?
Yes.
It's just not, it's never going to be good. This will never be a good joint. So.
Twist it the opposite way.
Twist an opposite way. Oh, that's funny.
Kansas, are you ill today?
So what we're going to do.
How it froze.
It froze?
I don't know. Yeah, we're back.
Okay, so there we go. That's a good start now. That's the one that was kind of trying to be stupid. We're going to lay this one right inside of there. Like
Shaka
that.
Who farted said he quit being an apprentice and he's going to start hooking. That motherfucker going to starve to death in a week. Much better.
It is getting better. Not a fan of that overlap there.
What's up?
But this wire reaches all the way up there, so it's not going to be an issue.
Right.
Because by the time the twist started, see, now you can see this side. That's a good looking joint now.
About time.
And then
they have an attachment for your drill now that'll do that for you.
Yeah, get out of here with that.
Why? What's wrong?
I was working in a box. I had a helper down below. Above. He was below. And I was making up a box.
Team back again.
My hands were in that box when he started spinning. And he grabbed all the wire up in a whirlwind. And okay, so check this out. Is this a good joint or not? Look, do you see anything unscrewing when I lift that up?
Yes.
See how it's not going anywhere?
No, it's good. I
so
do
that's an indicator
fun.
of a good joint. Is it the prettiest one? No. No, we'll do a pretty one for the neutral. But is it going to fail? No, never. That joint will never fail.
Banging the box on the wall.
So you can see now we got the good makings for a good start.
He couldn't get him through the other hole. Well, so he just decided to go into the hole with the 3. It is what it is, man.
It was fighting pretty good on that first one. Because the wire's existing, man, so I don't want to just, rip it in there. I mean, I probably could have, but I don't know what would happen to the existing wiring.
Yeah, you'd be
So
fine.
I don't really want to break the, because it's a metal box and then it's pulling on metal.
Hey, that's a good
I just
looking
didn't
joint.
feel it's getting there.
You got it going.
Yeah. Cut them all flush and then look.
Hey, Rodney, I'll give you a salute. Not going to tell you what I did, but I gave him a salute.
I think I already know what you did, sir.
Oh, and it froze. The TV froze when I had my finger up there.
Great.
Wiz Khalifa couldn't have made a better joint. Okay.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay,
That's weird.
so
I'm
now we're
Wagos
just gonna
at
put.
that point.
I need a 4 Wago, and I've got 3s, not 4s, and then I'd have to do like a double Wago. It's just Wago on Wago, and
He needs an inspector.
no. What we're gonna do now, guys? All we gotta do is just put some black tape around these.
Actually, Rodney, I think you're number 11.
Just put some black tape. Man, I had it was my first house. Right before I sold it, I was in there for like 6 years. Right before I sold it, I was building a trash can insert, little spring,
Yeah.
and that way I could have like a flush mounted trash can inside of my wall. And the backside was in the garage, so I built a little 3/4 plywood box. Had a little, framed lip on the front, and had it all going on. Well, I cut the hole out to insert it in the wall, and I found a freaking splice with just tape on it. Lived in that house for that long, I had no idea.
It's
And the rest
perfect.
of the house was fine. Man, you never know what you're gonna find. People do crazy stuff.
I was going to say, my granddad would have used black tape and just call it a day.
Yeah. Well, let me get some wire nuts, but we're just gonna leave that open for
All right.
now.
All right.
We did that part. There's no sense in you having to watch me.
Yes, it's grounded.
Dude, I feel like
He's got tape.
are we zoomed out all the way? I don't feel
Yeah.
like we're zoomed out all the way, dude. No, we're not, man. Which is a coincidence.
2 rolls for $3.22. That's pretty good, James.
We're gonna
11 months. Too many tactics. Oh, wow. Panther, thanks for being a member for 11 months. Damn, you're a trooper.
What's up, Panther? Thank you, sir.
That's a drill dough mount and an outlet. Yeah, he had to move past battery. He went out to electric, and the next step is diesel. Take care, Alvaro.
Okay, so
Stephen,
it's
how
gonna go
you
there.
doing?
What's up, Steven?
What did you get today? The 860? Should we apologize now?
No, I don't think I got anything yet. Unless I did. Did I get an 860?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody in the chat, but damn.
Oh.
Center of the universe.
All right. I'm expecting one, so I wasn't sure if it came in and I didn't know about it. It's like, what
Bend
the hell are we
over
doing?
and see if they put it in the right spot.
It's like, why are we even doing
generators.
this? Hey, I better go get a cord for this. The battery's fixing to die. Right back.
All right. Sure. Take your time. Home Depot sale on Milwaukee batteries and a charger. 2 8 amp hours. M18 for $129. Damn, Steven. Look at that. He leaves the room and I all of a sudden hear myself. I don't know what Tangus means. Yeah, I'd like to know how he got that deal. And Coochie's back.
Well, we got a dilemma because that's going to be my light. So I'm going to plug in the light for the battery.
Okay, the 860 is for Makita fans.
Before it dies.
I do want to get a nice work table. I broke my heart work table. Trying to put it together. They got these little things that men can't get their thumbs into. So I literally just hit it and collapsed the whole table.
We're back.
Okay, yeah, take your time. You shouldn't do that. You should not hit the, like, I had pieces of plastic flying everywhere. It was not good. I am not very patient. I tend to lose my patience with things rather quickly. So I broke it. I don't know. I don't know what Tangus is. I don't want it. Fuck his Timo. Don't answer that. I'm not.
Is that necessary?
So Hart is renowned for building hammers. It's actually how they got their start. And if you look at their logo, they actually have a hammer in their logo.
All right, so we're gonna put some glue on here.
I've got the I've got that hat over there, but he asked me not to wear it anymore because it says "Don't be a bitch" on it. So
YouTube doesn't look like. Hashtag YouTube.
that is why she's 410. What's he saying? Don't tell me what Tangus is. I don't want to know. Thanks, Steven. Stephen Ott with a $5 or $4.99 super sticker or super chat.
Oh, thank you, Steve. That was very generous. What can you see? Everything.
Well, I see an asshole with a TV.
Perfect.
That can go two ways. It could be you. It could be me. See?
It's true. This is trying to fall over.
Oh, no, that was probably my big dog. If you heard a dog, it was definitely the big one.
That's fine. Oh, freaking
Oh, don't buy the Cobalt hammers. They're terrible. Honest to God, I don't know why people get all excited about Cobalt. I love how he left his fingers up there. I don't get all excited about Cobalt. I just don't get it. To me, they're not anything to get crazy about.
On the barn, sir.
The guy on the left looks like he belongs to VCG. Juan, you look like you got rejected by the Den of Tools.
That's a bad rejection, dude. How bad you gotta be?
Dude, he was too ugly for the Den of Tools.
That's doubtful. That's doubtful. Hurtful.
I'm just saying. Poor Juan. Do you know how bad you have to be to get to get tossed, and not just your salad, but get tossed by the bear?
I keep missing, sir.
He wears the same shirt. Well, he's got some taste. Shaka Gillis been a member for 8 months, and he said, "Heidi ho, guys and gals." Skill is supposed to be like fucking Ryobi. Yeah, it's a YouTube thing, Steven.
Nice.
I mean, he's only been doing this 15-minute job for an hour and 15 minutes.
True. Very true.
This is why Tactics is in a car. He's got a level. He does own a level. I don't know why he's putting the wood around it. but I'm sure
that
we'll
way you don't
find
see
out.
the TV when you walk in, and it just looks a lot cleaner. And then there's gonna be a desk because here some quartz
Yeah.
countertop right here.
Oh, shit, I don't worry about. I don't care if they see a TV.
Yeah, yeah, we know.
How many gangbangs are you going to have that you're worried about them seeing the TV?
6.
Damn. At one time?
Uh, 6 times 6 at one. That answer your question?
Yes.
Or
Juan prefers, Juan is in the world
brackets in
today.
there, but I love to just not gonna be helping it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you say. Ooh, look at that. That could be straight. Aw, Budsville's just hurt because every time I show rigid against the wall, rigid wins. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm saying isn't supposed to be like Ryobi and rigid tool. No, it's more like rigid and Milwaukee.
We'll probably dead leg something through the floor with the amount of weight that this table is going to be because it's going to be quartz.
Yeah. You
So
definitely want to put a runner on the bottom there.
yeah, we're probably going to end up putting an actual L bracket into the stud.
Oh, hey, the live stream's back on the TV, but we're frozen on it.
Amazing. That's what happens when you get about 6,000 to 7,000 views before you go live. Again, YouTube's like share some for everybody else, I suppose.
It's more better. Taxman, we're working on it. We have a guy right now in touch with YouTube, and we're alerting them of the problem, and we'll certainly let them know that Karen is concerned.
Sweet. Okay. That's all I got, man.
Hey,
I just
you gotta use cement to hold up my fat.
yeah, I gotta get this done before my brother gets here. He's gonna visit us, so we're getting this room all set up. And this is part of it. So we needed a TV, got a TV, we needed a plug above, now we got a plug above. And I was gonna do a live and just sit there and talk to you guys, but I figured I'd do something for you and show you how to fish something. I actually prefer when things don't
He
go the
can't.
best, so you can see the different ways to do it. Because a lot of times you'll watch a video and they're like, "Oh, and it's done, boom," and it was like that, right? We had the fish tape or we had the fish stick in there in less than 5 minutes, but then we ran into a snag. So yeah, we didn't have to cut up the ball. It would look like we're never here. That's how you do it.
Poor Juan. He's
You
trying
got
so
anything to say
hard
for
to make a
yourself?
comeback. Yeah, finish your job, sir. That's what I would
So
tell you.
I gotta get some wire nuts. Like
Mm.
I gotta go to the store and get some wire nuts.
Oh, just I
Yeah.
got some over here. I actually have some right on my my desk over there. Just come grab them. You can have them.
So I also want to put a USB receptacle there, so I'm gonna go get that as well.
Oh,
That's okay.
all right, all right.
Yeah.
So tonight we learned what not to do in some certain circumstances, and it was very informative. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm in Texas, Stephen.
They do
I still want to
90% of the
know why there are metal jock spokes in a type.
mountain time zone, or no, the central time zone, same as I am. And then there's mountain, which is 2 hours behind the East Coast. And then there's Pacific, which is 3 hours behind the East Coast. And then if you go all the way out to a Hawaii, I want to say they're 5 or 6 hours behind. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, I'll do a low volt thing with the bristles. You know, the low voltage box with little bristles that pass through. No. Right on. All right, we're out of here.
No, poor Juan. He went all racist.
All right.
Juan is like Ed the tool guy, or Ed the old tech guy, and I am like Tools with Souls.
No way, man. One is. Oh, now I'm talking bad about Ed. You're such a jerk, sir. You're such a jerk.
There you go.
All right. We'll catch you guys later. See you.
Bye, guys.
See you.